are here back at Metal Galaxy at Brainstorm still. We didn't go anywhere as we have the next guest, David from Heretoir. Welcome.
Welcome, nice to be here.
And it's quite a surprise, post-black metal in a festival that is more prog power. So what are you doing here actually?
I think it's really like I love those kind of festivals. I love when things get like kind of mixed up and you have different audiences, you know, that are maybe like, oh wow, this is a genre that I normally like maybe wouldn't listen to or like, in a normal context, and then most of the time those are really positive feedbacks at such festivals. So I like that kind of festival.
Definitely agree with you here, David. You shook up because we are like expecting power prog, and then somebody was screaming, and it's like whoa, and it's like it wakes you up, you know. But it's great as well, musically and instrumentally, I would say.
Thank you. Yeah, and I think I think it's really a cool mixture of bands. Also, like a band that I will look at later, Jotun, and like a lot of the bands on the bill that I want to see tonight. And yeah, happy to be here. Just happy to play and to be in the lineup.
Nice. And are you also experiencing the cafe and theater shows?
I would love to. I mean, I have to see what I can do, what I can actually stuff in tonight, because we have some appointments, but yeah. I'll try to see as much as possible.
Great one. And back to you, Heretoir. Do I say it correct?
Heretoir, yeah, exactly.
Amazing. And you have a logo of like a dead person, like a crow, like someone that's collecting, you know, dead bodies and so on. And then your music is very atmospheric. So can you tell and introduce a bit your music and the image that you're bringing out?
I think Heretoir is just, from my point of view, a reflection of life, you know, like the ups and downs, and also of course, our view as a band on what's going on in the world today, and the decline of mankind and Earth, what mankind does to the beings on the planet and to.
And that's why you scream?
I think it just came naturally. I mean, I grew up like listening to metal in the early years, and I just wanted to do screaming. It was like basically like, it was fun that it came to it, that I was screaming. It was a coincidence, but yeah, I mean, it's just an emotional, you know, an outlet and a way of expressing yourself. So
great one. So you're expressing yourself, but you're headbanging and as well playing guitar. So I think that are two other expressions. And how do you keep the rhythm, follow the instruments, and as well like play really well guitar, because it's hard to, you know, be with your heads in a different direction and with your guitar into the different direction?
I think it's just that's like I mean, you rehearse the stuff of course a lot, and if you like. I write a lot of the stuff. Like we write like all together as a band, but I write a lot of the songs too, and the basic structure. So it's of course easier, you know, if you recorded it to also play it. And like I'm not the kind of person to write stuff and sing already while writing, so that comes later, and then you have to relearn and you have to figure that out with the vocals. But I mean, we've been playing. We have a lot of new songs in the set, or not a lot, but we have 2 new songs in the set from the new album, which takes more time to learn those. But of course, some of the songs are like in the set for quite a while, and you have them in your muscle memory. You know, you don't even have to look sometime even more on the guitar, and like just focus on the vocals, and the guitar is kind of playing itself. Yeah, and you get to that stage at some point.
Great one. And yeah, it went quite smooth today, like the atmosphere was there. And let's do something random. What's your favorite Disney character?
Oh wow. My favorite Disney character? Oh, that's a good question. Whew. Caught me off guard with that. Maybe Tarzan? I just say it out of the blue now.
Is that because you just want to run around in the forest?
Exactly. No, I think that's what I had as a child. I had a lot of
Tarzan is great. I really loved as well Tarzan. I even played the video games and everything of Tarzan.
Nice.
Yeah, so Tarzan it is. And back to Heretoir. Heretoir is signed to AOP Records, which set up this interview. Thank you so much, AOP Records. So can you tell a few words about AOP Records and how Heretoir fits into it?
I think it fits beautifully. It's like a very like a big family, because there are so many befriended bands that are signed to AOP, and it was really cool because they approached us a couple of years ago, and it was just a perfect fit to work with them. And the label boss is like a really great guy and has a vision, you know, like having this style of like post-black bands, and but also above that, you know, like not just post-black. I mean, there are some other bands that do different styles too, and I just like the roster, like the work ethic, you know, and just how everything works in the production of albums and the marketing and everything. So it's really pleasure to work with.
It's a great one, and we definitely experienced that they have like select black metal, so it's really for those who are into this genre or not to dive and find something new. So yeah, great one. Shout out to AOP Records. And Heretoir, you said you were playing new songs of the album. So this album has been released or is upcoming?
It has been released on 19th of September, and we were on tour like I don't know how long ago, 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. It's already blurring. We were on a European tour with the Veganer Freiheit, and was amazing. And now this was so far the last show for this year, but we have a lot coming up next year, so we're preparing for that.
Great. Can you spoil something what's coming up next year?
I think other from what is released so far, I can't say too much, but we're playing a show in Evil New Year Festival in January, and then there are a couple of shows that are announced already. Like if you look on the pages, like there's like 400. Yeah.
It's an awesome experience.
And there are more coming up. Like I said, it's gonna pop up. Yeah.
Well, so save your money and buy when they go online. And I saw you toured with bands like God is an Astronaut, which are actually our friends, and other bands as well. I'm a bit surprised, but how do you feel about touring with, like you said, diversity is great and so on, but can you tell more about tours with other bands and what really fitted or...
Yeah, I mean, we've played, I have to think how many tours we actually played. Not that many big tours, but I think 4 or 5 through the years. And I God is an Astronaut, I think that was actually a single show, but they were on tour and we were supporting. But there were so many cool pairings, like with Kalma, for example, Kalma on Northgard and Lost in Grey. And us, it was like a really interesting mixture, because symphonic first with Lost in Grey, then us with post-black metal, then we had Northgard with melodic, and then Kalma, obviously. And it was like, at first we were thinking, oh wow, how are we gonna fit this bill? And it was a super cool tour. Human-wise, we met our guitar player Kevin, we met our sound guy, like our main sound guy, who was with us until now. So that was a really cool tour. And also the Veganer Freiheit was like, it was just a perfect match. Everyone was so kind to each other. Venues were packed, so, and that was also, I mean, Veganer Freiheit, they're like just blasting and like rage and fury and like fast stuff, but also atmospheric, and it fits somehow, but it's still different. And yeah, it's, I mean, I like it when it's diverse. I like it when there's some similarities. It's just, I think the human factor is what really matters first. You know, that you get along and you're sharing a tour bus and everything.
Yeah,
and
I think so as well.
Yeah.
And so history was made on that day. And creating music. Last question. So what's important when you go live? What do you think is the key element to transfer the atmosphere and human existence to the audience?
I think the connection. I mean, if you don't connect, you immediately feel it in the room. If you connect with, like, if the people connect to you, that you speak the same language or not.
And what's the key to connect?
That's a good question. I think like authenticity and honesty. You know, if you're just playing something, or you're not there, you're not feeling it, and it's what I always try. You know, like I put real emotion in there. So I'm happy if I reach people with that, and I think everyone else on the stage as well. they put their heart into it and they go through their own emotions. And if someone catches that, that's fine. And we're really happy about that. But if not, I mean, it's fine too. But I can't do more than like just pull myself inside out, you know, like, and then show myself, you know.
I think it's a great one, David. So with this, we are rounding up. For the viewers, subscribe, like, as more is coming, and follow Heretoir as there are more shows. They have as well an album that you can buy. And yeah, I'm giving you the last words.
Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for having us. And yeah, I hope see a lot of you at the next shows. And yeah, it was a pleasure.
No worries. See you. Bye.